Thank you so much, everyone. Please, once again, give a round of applause to all these beautiful kids over here. They did a great job. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Habibul Nabi, General Secretary, Indian Sports Center, to the dais to convey his message. So, please.
First, I will say, the dear children, parents, Mr. Bukhari, Babu Rajan Saab, the journey which I am seeing, which is showing 15 years of journey, is not a 15 years journey. It is a 50 years journey. And can we have a round of applause for the Skill Development Center, those who have proven again and again that the quality of teaching and the quality of guidance Babu Rajan and his team is providing to our children is not only commendable, it is highly appreciable. And we should learn that one of the centers which started in front of my eyes, and today when I see, as Mr. Bukhari said, that all the children which they are performing here, they looks like they are the mature performers. So this is which we want to see in our kids, because we want to give them a platform from where they can have the wings and they can fly all over the world. And this is what we are seeing here. Thank you, parents, that you have believed in the Skill Development Center. And I would like to say salute to Babu Rajan Saab for the efforts, for the most important thing, the team which he have made, how he have dedicated his time, how everything is planned, so the development should grow and without effortless. So once again, thank you to everyone, and thank you, ma'am, for inviting me.
Thank you so much, sir. It's our pleasure. Thank you. It is said that everyone marches to the beat of a drum. Yes, drum is a part of the standard rhythm session used in many popular and traditional music styles. Many drummers extend their skills from the basic pattern by adding more drums, cymbals, and many more instruments. Let's hear the composition of Trinity, great song. So it's gonna be the solo performance by each student. So let me welcome first Mia, Paul, Ando for the solo performance. Put your hands together for Mia, Paul, Ando.
You, but I'm getting pretty tired of giving kisses on the cheek and saying awkward goodbye. So what can I do to get close to you? Get on a pedalo and paddle from Belfast to Peru, and it wouldn't make a difference if you turn me down. Wouldn't take more than a second to turn myself around, and I know that all your friends will say that I'm no good, but I couldn't care less about them.
Thank you, Mia. Now it's Surya Karthik with the solo performance. Great song, composition of Trinity on the stage.
like dolphins can swim. Though nothing can keep us together, we can be there forever and ever. Oh, we can be heroes just for one day. I can remember standing by the wall. Nothing can keep us together. We can be there forever and ever. Oh, we can be heroes just for one day. Oh, we can be heroes just for one day.
Thank you, Surya Karthik. Now it's Shreya Karthik on the stage for a solo performance. Great song composition of Trinity. Thank you, Shreya. It's Jitendran on the stage with a great song. The most exciting rhythm seems to be unexpected and the complex, right? And the beautiful melodies are simple and inevitable. Yes, where word fails, there the music speaks. So it's time for a group song, Namo Namo. This song is about Bharadhampe. I welcome the group song. Please, guys, on the stage, I welcome everyone. Bhajan literally means sharing. Bhajan is a free form. It doesn't have any pre-described way or rules to be said. So it is normally lyrical and based on melodic ragas. So let's hear some Carnatic bhajan, Janaki Jane, Ragam Kalyani, Talam Adi. Let's welcome the Carnatic vocal bhajan on the stage. Put your hands together for Carnatic vocals. keys are black and white. But they sound like million colors in your mind, right? Yes. So let's put your hands together for the keyboard performance by the students. So first, it's coming with a Hindi fusion song. It's a keyboard plus guitar show, which is Despacito song. Thank you. That's the Despacito theme. Now it's Rock on Sinbad the Sailor. It's the next team on the stage. Yes, the traditional music of South India, which mainly emphasizes on the vocal music and has a rich history and tradition. It is one of the germs of world music. Yes, it's Carnatic vocal again. So presenting you Carnatic vocal Varna Ivari Bodhana, composed by Patanam Subramanyar, Ragam Abhogi and Talam Adithalam. At the time of Trinity, Tyagaraja, Shama Shastri and Muthuswami Dikshita, the Carnatic music acquired its present form. So, presenting you the Carnatic vocal, Tyagaraja Kriti, Shobhillu, Ragam, Jaganmohini, Talam, Rupaka. On the stage, Carnatic vocal, Shobhillu Kriti.
Shobhillu Ladies and gentlemen, it is an absolute privilege to take the stage today. As a proud member of the Skills Development Center family, I stand before you as a teacher celebrating 15 years of Skills Development Center being in Qatar. We are now moving on to the second half of our show. We were enthralled by the beautiful sounds of singing, the notes of the tabla and the violin, and now we move on to dance. Give us the opportunity to entertain you. Stage is being set up for the next performance. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to tell you a little story about Skills Development Center. In the year 2002, this was but an idea in the minds of the stalwarts of our community. Together they decided that we needed a space where the individuals of this community could nurture their love for arts and culture. There weren't that many opportunities available at that time. And so a few good people came together and came up with a vision to open up a space where individuals can learn under the guidance of able and talented teachers. It is with this idea that over the last 15 years, Skills Development Center has grown from strength to strength. No, it hasn't always been an easy job. It hasn't always been an easy road. But with the vision presented to us by the management group, and with the hard work and dedication of every single member of the Skills Development Center family, we stand before you today, 15 years on, proud to display what our children have learned. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate not just all the children and the teachers, but all the parents as well. It is your support, your guidance and love that makes Skill Development Center what it is today. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. First dance performance today is the coming together of 4 different styles of classical dance. We have Kathakali, Kuchipudi, Bharatnatyam and Mohiniyattam.
Takidadagado, dhimi tanudajam, janutadagato, tajam tadikadadai, tadanam dhimi hitadai, tadajam hitado, takidadagado, dhimi tanudajam, janutadagato, tajam tadikado, jagam tanam tado. Tanadajam, Janam Taridadai, Tathingidadai, Tadanam Dhimihitadai, Tadajam Hidado. Tato, Hitato, Jagam Tandam, Sagadhinato. Markishta Varadanam Chitu Chemme Guruvayupuram Tanni Maru നിന്നു താമസം കൃഷ്ണ കഴലീന കൈ തുളുന്നേ കൃഷ്ണ കൃഷ്ണ തകദിന ഝം ഝം തീന്ത ദരിവ് ഝം ഝം തീന്ത ധീരന ധൃത്തോം തോ ജടുദ തോം തോ ധീമിദ തോം തോ തകിട തോം തോ ധൃത്തോം തോ ധീം ധീം തക തജം തോം തോം ധീം ധീം തക തജം തകജന തോം തദിഗിന തോം ധിമിഗിന തത്ത തോം തതോം ധൃത്തോം തതോം ധൃത്തോം തോം ധീരന മംഗളം ഗുരുദേവായ മഹനീയ ഗുണാത്മനേ സർവലോക ശരണ്യായ സാധുരൂപായ മംഗളം.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good evening once again and welcome to Archana 2018, the 15th anniversary celebration of Skills Development Center. I'm Shweta Bharadwaj, a very proud member of the Skills Development Center family, and on behalf of this family, I welcome you all this evening. We are so privileged to have some wonderful dignitaries with us today, and I'd like to take the opportunity to introduce him to you. We have with us His Excellency, the Ambassador of India to Qatar, Mr. P. Kumaran. Thank you so much, sir, for taking the time to be with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for this incredible gentleman. We also have with us Professor Kalamandalam Rajalakshmi, the head of the dance department. Thank you so much, ma'am, for taking the time to be with us today. We also have Captain Ahmed Abdul Karim Al-Hamadi, Awareness and Education, Community Policing Department. Sir, thank you so much for coming and being with us today. Lieutenant Mubarak Sharida Al-Mutlaq, Public Relations Officer from the Ministry of Interior, Public Relations Department. Thank you so much, sir, for taking the time to be with us today. Mr. Faisal Ibrahim Al-Tamimi, a musician, a cultural expert, and also working with the Ministry of Culture and Sports. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for taking the time to be with all of us today. I'd like to request Mr. Babu Rajan and the other management team members, the directors, to please escort all our dignitaries to the stage. May we also invite up on stage Mr. J.K. Menon, Acting Chairman of the Bhavans Public School. Sir, please do join us on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, keep that applause going. We are incredibly privileged to have all of them here with us today. We also have with us Mr. K.M. Varghese and Mr. Nilanshude. Sirs, if you could also please join us on this stage. Please do come forward, sir. This evening is an amalgamation of so much hard work, energy, time, love, sweat. And today, we present before you all that hard work in the form of cultural events done by our students. Before we start this incredible journey, we'd like to take a moment to thank the Almighty for all that He's given us. Allowed us this space where we can learn the culture and the arts, allowed us this stage where we can then perform the very same thing. To start this event, I'd like to call on the dignitaries to please come and light the lamp. May the light of this lamp give us the strength and the energy to do our very best. May it also bring peace and harmony to the world. Sirs, if you could please come forward to light the lamp. May this very fire remove all the negativity that is present. Give us the blessings of our elders and our teachers as we embark on this journey. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, gentlemen. As I said, we are incredibly privileged to have all of these incredible people here. As a token of our appreciation and gratitude, we'd like to offer them a bouquet on behalf of the Skills Development Center family to all these wonderful people who are present here to support and encourage Skills Development Center. If you could come forward. Thank you, sir, for being with us. Please join us up on stage. Mr. Baburajan, sir, as well as the other directors, if we could show our appreciation and gratitude. Please do keep that applause going, ladies and gentlemen. A token of appreciation, gratitude on behalf of the Skills Development Center family for taking the time to be here with us, for encouraging us and supporting us. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. It's very important that we practice that applause. You're going to be using it a lot this evening. Come on, keep that applause going. Keep the volume up. Skills Development Center is extremely proud of its teachers. And we would like to take this opportunity on the 15th anniversary to appreciate some of the teachers who have been with Skills Development Center for a long time. If I could please request His Excellency to come forward and distribute mementos to our teachers who have been with Skills Development Center and provided their love, guidance, and support to its students. We'd like to start by presenting it to Sensei Shihabuddin, who has been teaching karate for the last 15 years. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Sensei Shihabuddin. Please put your hands together once again for this incredible teacher who has been providing this wonderful service for the last 15 years. Next we have Mr. Udaya Chandran, who has been teaching tabla for the last 15 years. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Sri Udaya Chandran. Unfortunately, he is busy backstage working on things that are going to come. We then have with us a name that is almost synonymous with Skills Development Center. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Kalamandalam Devi, the classical dance teacher who has been with us for 8 years. I think that applause should be much louder, ladies and gentlemen, for Kalamandalam Devi. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Next, we have Pandit Santosh Kulkarni, sir, who again, when you think of the tabla, you see this gentleman's face. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Santosh Kulkarni, sir, 7 years with Skills Development Center. Keeping this generation fit, we have Anup Kumar, sir, for yoga, for 6 years with Skills Development Center. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. Anup Kumar. Once again, if I request you all to put your hands together for Simna ma'am, a Carnatic music teacher. Please put your hands together for Simna ma'am. Thank you very much, sir. Each of our teachers really appreciate that you are able to give them these mementos. Thank you very much, sir. We would like to take this opportunity to facilitate one of the teachers that has taught teachers of this organization, of this institution. I request the dance department to please come forward and felicitate ma'am here, Professor Kalamandalam Rajalakshmi. Please, ladies and gentlemen, we are incredibly privileged to have a guru with us on stage. If you could put your hands together, I request the teachers of Skills Development Center to please come forward and show our love and gratitude for ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for being with us. Your blessings mean the world to us. Celebrating the 15th year, we decided to come together to put together a souvenir to distribute, showing you all the achievements of Skills Development Center, along with the plans that we have for the future. I request His Excellency, the Ambassador of India to Qatar, to please release this souvenir, opening up the first magazine for Skills Development Center. Sir, if you could please come forward, we would like you to release this souvenir for us. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. The souvenir celebrating 15 years with Skills Development Center. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. Spectrum 2018. That's right, please keep that applause going. We're incredibly proud of this achievement as well. And we hope that you all get the opportunity to read some of the wonderful words that people have added. I'd now like to request the Ambassador of India to Qatar, Mr. P. Kumaran sir, to please come forward and address the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. His Excellency P. Kumaran.
Captain Ahmad Abdul Karim Al-Hamadi, Awareness and Education, Community Policing Department. Lieutenant Mubarak Sharida Al-Mutlaq, Public Relations Officer, Ministry of Interior. Mr. Faisal Ibrahim Al-Tamimi, musician and cultural expert, Ministry of Culture. Senior leaders from the Indian community, Mr. Babu Rajan, dignitaries on the stage and off the stage. Namaskar, good evening, Assalamu alaikum. It's indeed a pleasure for me to join you all today on the occasion of the 15th anniversary of Skill Development Center. I've personally known several members of the Skill Development Center, and it is very heartening for me to see the kind of commitment and devotion they bring to their work. The fact that the center has been able to run successfully for 15 years shows that the organization has been successful in promoting Indian culture, Indian performing arts and fine arts among the next generation, among the upcoming generation in the large and vibrant Indian community in Qatar. The fact that it has been run successfully as a business shows you that there is a fair amount of demand for these performing arts and fine arts among the families that are resident here. It tells us that the new generation is willing to put in the time and the effort required to learn these arts and to keep the spirit of Indian culture alive in the future, both in the community here and in the Indian youth, the upcoming generation in general. I want to thank Skill Development Center and congratulate them on the occasion of the 15th anniversary of the SDC, and also thank the support that we get consistently from the government of Qatar, from the Ministry of Culture, from the Ministry of Interior, and also Community Policing Department for our various activities, both at Skill Development Center, the Indian Cultural Center, and the other apex bodies which conduct programs from time to time. And therefore, on behalf of the embassy, I want to thank them all especially. Thank you very much once again. I wish you all a wonderful evening.
So we know the schedule that you have, but you've still taken the time out to be with us with your words of support and encouragement. We know the hard work that you're putting in, and on behalf of the Indian community here, you have our utmost respect and support. Thank you so much once again, sir, for being with us. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the Ambassador of India to Qatar. On behalf of the art department, we have a very special gift to present to Mr. P. Kumaran, sir. Sir, if you could come forward, we have Mr. Radhakrishnan, who has designed a portrait of our ambassador and would like to present it to him. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. Radhakrishnan as well. We'd now like to call on the teachers. Once again, please, if I can have the teachers up on stage. Devi ma'am, if you can please come forward. We would like to felicitate our guru who's on stage, Professor Kalamandalam Rajlakshmi. Thank you so much, ma'am, once again for your blessings and your love. I know it means a lot to all of the students here to have you here and to all our teachers as well. Thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Professor Kalamandalam Rajlakshmi. Teachers, please come forward. It is with our love and our gratitude that we request your blessings. Keep that applause going, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, ma'am, for being with us. As our ambassador mentioned, we are also extremely thankful for the gentlemen from the Ministry of Interior and the Ministry of Culture, without whose help and support we would not be able to carry out the activities. So on behalf of the Skills Development Center family, we'd like to present a token of our appreciation to the gentlemen on stage. If we could please ask Mr. J.K. Menon to come forward. Sorry, is Mr. J.K. Menon here? If you could come forward to present one of the mementos, please. If you could have it to Mr. Captain Ahmad Abdul Karim Al-Hamadi, Awareness and Education Community Policing Department. If we can have the memento presented to the gentleman. Thank you so much for being with us today. Thank you so much. Captain Ahmad Abdul Karim Al-Hamadi, Lieutenant Mubarak Sharida Al-Mutlaq from the Public Relations Department in the Ministry of Interior. Can we have all the team to come together? We'd like to take... Please put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Margisa, if you could please come forward to present the memento. So Mr. Faisal Al-Tamimi.
Now I would like to announce a memento from Ministry of Interior for Skills Development Center for their continuous support since last 4 years for the community activities organized on the occasion of Qatar's National Day, as well as for the Qatar's the Eid al-Adha and Eid al-Fitr. They have been supporting us by providing cultural teams and performances. So certainly Skills Development Center, they deserve a memento as a token of appreciation from Ministry of Interior. I would like to request Captain Abdul Karim Al-Hamadi from Community Policing Department, and Lieutenant Mubarak Sharida Al-Mutlaq, Public Relations Officer, Ministry of Interior, to hand over this memento to the Managing Director of Skills Development Center. And I also invite the board members of Skills Development Center to receive this memento, and I hope that the Skills Development Center will be supporting us, inshallah, in the future as they have done in the previous years. Thank you very much.
It is an honor to be recognized for the hard work that we have put in, and we'd like to confirm that we would enjoy being part of all the efforts of the Ministry of Culture and the Ministry of Interior. Skills Development Center will always do their best. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, for all our dignitaries, please put your hands together. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, gentlemen. We'll now get back to the cultural program.